So, the thing with hard work is that it becomes a trap when it starts to get easy. I've been doing this for quite some time. This, as in self improvement. And it's not your typical self improvement of reading 10 pages, listening to a podcast, eating that guacamole bowl. It's not those type of things. For the past 2 years, so I'm 20 right now. So when I was maybe 3 years, so when I was 17, I started all this. Started off with getting up early, training like an athlete, studying, reading books, and really feeding my mind and body with the right things. And as I progressed, I started brands, built businesses, all failed. And then I did everything an ambitious kid would have when they're first starting out. But I fell in love with becoming better every day. I worked my ass out. I mean, to me, it was hard work. Imagine getting up at 4 a.m., going for a sprint session, coming home, and opening up that book and breaking it down like a scientist. And I get along with my day and I do the same thing. I just eat clean food, study, repeat. But the only problem was that that's all I had going on in my life. When people talk about self improvement, getting successful in your 20s, what they don't tell you is that you need to have something on top of everything else. So health is number one, documentation is second. But what is that thing, right? A lot of people who are in this space have something going on in their lives. And that one thing is usually a high pressure environment. It's something that stimulates them so much. And that's what I've been lacking in my life. The only time I felt that sort of pressure was when I took part in a sales job, a telemarketer role. And those 3 weeks taught me more than what 2 years of scheduling my day, following my time blocks, reading a shit ton of books, all these things. It taught me so much more. It showed me what real responsibility looked like, the reality of handling rejection, handling pressure. And I had to make inbound calls. I had to get back to my clients, prospects. And it was a day in and day out thing. And what that showed me was that it tested my so-called self-improvement. Because that's the thing, right? You improve yourself, but you never step into the ring. It's like if Mike Tyson, maybe the world's most deadliest boxer, is still alive, if he never got into a fight, if he never got trained by his coach, and all he did was train every single day, day in, day out, even though that's tough shit, like even though the way he trains is already insane, he wouldn't be as great as he is today. It's because of the reps, real world reps. And that's what I've been missing. I don't know whether you're resonating with this or not. But after a while, the work that you put in, it starts to stagnate. It feels easy. I like to think of this journey as buckets. So the first bucket is where everyone gets started. They build new habits, slowly work on discipline, get rid of all the nonsense in their head. And once that bucket gets full, they take the contents and pour it into the next bucket. And this bucket is bigger. And what happens? It's not full. So what do you do with the rest of that space? You do something different. You put yourself under pressure. And those are the things that fill the bucket up again. And you repeat it as life goes on. But what I've been doing is sticking to one bucket and filling it and overfilling it. And when you overfill something, it's wasted effort. It's wasted resources. I can literally show you right now my systems. I have systems for everything. Systems for my health, the way I plan my day, the pillars that I have in my life, which is knowledge, workout sessions, school. Like I do all these things. But where is the real work? There isn't any real work. It's not a business. There isn't any high pressure in the back end. The mistake that I'm making now is trying to force a character Well, to achieve a higher version of myself just by reading books, making conversations out in the streets, doing those sort of things. But what I'm realizing is that all these things are the right things. Studying books, breaking them down, not just reading them, working out, eating clean, sleeping well. All these things are the right things. They are the right levers that I'm pushing. But the problem is that I'm stagnating with them. I'm not moving forward. I'm just there, just stuck. And the only way to achieve a higher version of myself, build that life that I want, is to step into the pressure. It's to put myself in the ring, get beaten down. And with all that knowledge, that's when I'm really tested. Did I actually learn? Now that's the question I keep on answering myself, asking myself. I spent the whole day yesterday journaling that thought down. So I made the move. I'm done overthinking everything. I don't want to waste time doing that. I'm gonna destroy all my systems, rebuild just one simple thing that I can follow. I'm gonna get a mentor, a sales mentor, because I know what I'm naturally good at, and I've been training it for a while. Speaking, human behavior. I love to read people. I love to put myself out there. And the only thing that's related to those traits is sales. One of the things at least. So I've gotten a sales mentor. I don't care how much it costs. I'm just going all in because that's the price I'm willing to pay for growth. So that's what it's like. That's the trap that you should never fall into. I hope you're resonating with this, because if you're in a similar position to me at least, you need to move forward. You need to choose that next level. It needs to be hard, like really hard. If not, you're never gonna move forward. It's good that you have ambition. It's good that you're doing all these things. But what's the use if that's not being tested? You can keep shadowboxing all you want, but you're never going to get good if you don't step into the ring. This is going to be fun. I hope this helped.